Will be the show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Houston Astros. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, the lefty, Christopher Sanchez. What do you have on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does,
Arizona,
his scorecard is going to look. Pretty good at the end of the day.
Alexander.
Blaze Alexander leading things off and takes a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Packed house here at Dyken Park. Reaching down, makes the catch. Now up next for Arizona, Derek Hill.
Derek Hill.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Tucker going back. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He circles the bases, and that gives him the lead. It's 1-0. Gleyber Torres up to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Just
That's
missed.
the ball.
1 out, bases empty.
1-1.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Brent Rooker. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
Ground ball, left side. Throws to first in time, and that is that. Back here in Houston, and today on the hill, Blake Snell. What do we need to know here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Here's
Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays, and another in the National League with the Padres.
Next pitch is outside.
Snell won his second Cy Young award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Pulls into third safely with a triple. One down, runner at third. So here's Kyle Tucker now That one to first. Boom. Play at the plate. Got him.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Batting fourth.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Tucker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late on that fastball.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that will drop foul. Caught him looking for the K. Back here at Dyken Park, new inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Alec Bohm stands in now and watches strike one. The other way. And no one can get there. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Now a chance for Tyler Stevenson. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. And the 1-0. And a foul ball. No outs. Runners at first and second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Hard hit, but right at him and left. Here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground to short could be 2. The flip to second, and that's 2. Back here at Dyken Park singing. These fans are used to watching good baseball. The Astros won the AL West last season for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah, they kept the division run alive, but their streak of 7 straight appearances in the ALCS was snapped.
And now 2-0. 88 wins last year was enough for another Astros division title, though.
Yeah, that surprised me, Boog. Turns out the AL West was the only division with a champion that won less than 90 games.
That's not a high number, especially with teams like the Rangers and Mariners in the same division. My guess is it takes more than 88 wins to take home the division crown this year. On the ground. And foul ball. 0-1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, struck him out. Next to hit, Blake Perkins. And first offering is fouled off. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. On to the third inning. This is Bryce Terang.
Bryce Terang.
Sanchez back to work. Turang
Ball.
measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. Late with the swing there.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Blaze Alexander. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 down, bases empty. Derek Hill stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Riley Adams.
Riley Adams.
Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Tyler Fitzgerald up next for the Astros. Just
no, that missed. That's a ball.
There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole.
1-1.
Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next
The
ball.
1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that drops in for a strike.
1-1. Outside, ball.
Just missed.
That's a ball. 3-1.
And it's fouled away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
High fly ball down the left field line, and it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there.
1 and 2.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
That's a ball.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off for
Gleyber
Arizona,
Torres.
the second baseman, Gleyber.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shut.
That hit him.
Batter, take your
And
base.
the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one drifts inside.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is lifted in the air. Perkins makes his way towards it, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. And here comes Alec Bohm. And he's already singled in this game. Tap foul at the plate. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 4th, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's a ball.
Altuve in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the first baseman, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Blake Perkins. He's 0 for 1.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-0.
Two outs. And that's in for a strike.
Hiya!
Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
That one fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Rooker under it. And that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Tucker makes the grab, 1 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Nick Gonzalez. He hit into a double play his first time up. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bryce Terang. His first at bat was a strikeout. Into center. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Blaze Alexander, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It's 0-1.
Move to first. And he's back in safely.
Hey.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times.
Here goes the runner. Out there to center. Fitzgerald pulls it down, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
There's a strike at the knees.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Torres fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. So the Houston lineup turns over. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away.
1-1.
Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt, 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. A changeup missing, and the count is filled up.
Count's full.
Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
Take your base.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Inside. Ball.
High left, throw to second. Save. Swings through that. Pena, the runner at second with 1 away. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ripped to short. Whips it to first. And Tucker is retired. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, now the number 2 hitter, Derek Hill. Sanchez back to work. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing.
That one is absolutely belted. Looks like extra bases. Lead runner around second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Rooker stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And he gets tied up right there.
1-1.
A laser to left base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. We are tied at 2. First and 6. Second, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. 1 for 2.
Number 43, Anthony.
And delivers outside.
Banda.
There's a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next pitch misses. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is a big first out. And now it's Alec Bohm. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Daniel Nunez on the pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. First pitch misses. Alvarez, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That one misses. Now 2-0. That one at the knees for a strike.
Full count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. First pitch, not close. That's a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. That one is upstairs.
Full count.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield. Took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 4-2. And now Blake Perkins. There's the strike. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall into second, and he's got a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Now pitching for
so out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Bryce Jarvis.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Just missed. Perkins, the runner at second with one away. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Man at second. That's towards center. Hill moving under this one. Makes the catch. Out number 2. And now the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Hit on the ground to short. Terang. They limit the damage here. Back here at Dyken Park, here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Hammer, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now it's going to be Nick Gonzalez. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Down and in, moved his feet. Out towards right center field. Tucker really on his horse for it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bryce Terang.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
In the air, left field. Perkins sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 in this one.
Alexander. Now pitching for the Astros, number 99, Ray Jameson.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Brooks Lee.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Smoked into left, base hit. Stevenson around second. And he's got a double.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. So the tying run at second. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Throw the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. One runs in. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on the first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The shortstop takes a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
On the ground to third. In time to boom. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the third
and now it's Alex Bregman.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Josh Hader.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
And
outside.
That is ball 1. And there's a ball.
That's high.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And a big swing and a miss.
Ooh, by
Full count.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So next up for Houston, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, number 44.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Designated hitter,
1 for 3.
Yordan Alvarez.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. Collected by Torres. Fires over to first. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. That's the inning. Back here in Houston, ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Brent Rooker. And that's in the dirt. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop on it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here comes Christian Yelich.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 25, Matt Straw.
Just
No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him. And 2 away now. Alec Bohm stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Way inside.
1-1.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Back here in Houston, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now pitching for
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Abner
number
Uribe.
45, Abner Uribe.
And first offering is fouled off. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Next to hit, Yainer Diaz. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that's down and away. Altuve gets his lead at first with nobody out. Squirts away a little bit. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Rooker corrals it. And there's one away. And here is
Now
Blake
batting,
Perkins.
the left fielder.
Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one way inside.
Ball.
One out and a runner at second.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield. Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Next offering upstairs. Next offering misses down and away.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And stepping in for the Astros, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Strike one.
That was straight queso right there.
0-1.
Strike two.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were...
Ouch, that one got him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score two. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Justin Martinez.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2-2.
Next pitch is downstairs.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting them hear it as well.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. We go to the ninth, and now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. Strom back to work. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Hee-haw! 1-1.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes a pitch. That one almost got him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Inside, almost got him. Fights it off, he'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Foul, we'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That to right. Puts it away for the out. Nick Gonzalez digs it. Now 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Number 60, Lucas Ayerson.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Diamondbacks down to their final out. Bryce Terang stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. The D-backs down to their final strike. That one missed. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.